It's a low-income update as some new announcements were just released so you can grab some money, benefits, and take advantage of some programs. I have all the details and what you need to know right here in this video. Let's get right into it. Alright, so first off, let's quickly talk about something that happened over the weekend as well as a pretty big announcement. And then of course we can talk about all of these programs that are specifically focused on the low income and of course fixed income beneficiaries. Alright, so first off, on Sunday, Antony Blinken and Lloyd Austin traveled over to Ukraine to meet with the Ukrainian president. Apparently, according to the reports, the meeting went well and they pledged another $300+ million of relief for the country of Ukraine. Now, apparently all went well. They left the country and of course they came back to the United States. So that is actually a pretty big deal simply because these are the first two American officials to actually visit Ukraine since the conflict started over 2 months ago. Now, I do have all of those programs and the announcements specifically focused on the low income and fixed income beneficiaries in just a second, but really quickly, if you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, make sure to subscribe by hitting that button right down below the video, as I'm very much dedicated to you and this community to help you out in any way that I possibly can, as I'm literally doing research all day, every single day, 7 days a week, breaking it all down into these short videos so that you can stay updated with everything going on as this information is hitting the wire. There's a lot of stuff going on out there. States have a ton of money, billions and billions of dollars. They're coming up with all these different programs, stimulus checks, relief payments, tax credits, tax rebates, and all of these other programs that are specifically focused on the low income. I want to help you take advantage of that, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about some of those specifically right here, and some of them are starting right now. You probably want to take advantage of this. So anyway, let's get right into it. And again, thanks so much for joining me. Please make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet, and let's get right into the video. All right, so first off, I quickly want to throw this one out there because this one just opened up hours ago. This one is specifically focused on Chicago. I know that everybody here in the community is not in Chicago, but the deal is I know that some of you are in Chicago. 1 minute I might be talking about Chicago, next I might be talking about New Mexico, next I might be talking about California, the next day I might talk about Florida, Tennessee, Colorado, I might be talking about Maryland, New Jersey, or New York. The point is, I know that all of you are spread all around the country, but the fact of the matter is all of these programs are spread out a lot right now, and I want to help out as many people as I can. So just kind of stick with me on this, seriously. We got to do what we can here, and I just want to keep you informed. All right, so anyway, today, just hours ago, Chicago has now opened applications for $500 a month for a year. That's actually $6,000. So let's put it this way. If you're in Chicago and you're interested in $6,000 of free money, you might want to listen to this because this pertains directly to you. It is specifically focused on low income, and they're going to prioritize those people who are living in poverty or who are struggling right now. So if that is you and you're in the Chicago area, you probably want to do this. Let me tell you the details about this. Applications opened up at 9 a.m. this morning, and they will remain open through the end of the day on May 13th. So you got, what is it? I don't know, 2.5 weeks or something to actually get in there and start applying for this $500, no strings attached, guaranteed basic income program for 12 months. In other words, $6,000 of free money. So if you're in Chicago, please check this out. You can go to the website chicago.gov/cash pilot to apply and to check out more details. Again, chicago.gov/cash, CASH, pilot, PILOT. Check it out if you're in Chicago. Anyway, hope that one helps you out, and I wish you the best of luck on that one. I hope that you can get applied, or I hope that you can apply for this, and I hope that you can be accepted for the $6,000 in $500 monthly increments. That'd be amazing, right? A lot of people certainly need that right now. All right, next on my list, let me quickly talk about this one. This is actually an interesting report. Just came across this a little bit earlier today. They're actually anticipating, and again, when I say they, I talk about the economists, the analysts, basically big Wall Street people, pretty much everybody, leaders around the entire globe right now, presidents, prime ministers, a lot of people are anticipating this. A massive global recession. Massive global recession, just like what we saw back in 2008, 2009. Remember that whole ordeal? Well, yeah, of course you remember it because a lot of people got hurt in a pretty big way about 14 or so years ago, 13, 14 years ago during the massive global recession then. Well, here's what's going on. We're pretty much on the brink of a massive global recession once again. It's pretty much going to happen inevitably. There's a very, very high likelihood that it's going to happen. Now, here's the thing. I just came across a report earlier today that said in order to completely avoid a massive global recession like what we saw about 13 or 14 years ago, we need massive amounts of global stimulus to make sure that we don't go into a massive recession. So what does stimulus mean to all of us, right? It means printing up a bunch of money and basically sending it out to all the people and basically telling them to, hey, go spend the money and kind of pump up your economies. So anyway, kind of a long, interesting report. I'm not going to tell you all the details simply because you probably don't really care. It gets into a lot of details about economics and all kinds of stuff. The stuff that I geek out about all day long, yeah, I love it, but that's my problem, and I'm not going to drag you into my problems, right? So my point is, the report basically just said, in order to get away from a massive global recession that we're on the brink of falling into pretty much any month now, we basically need massive global stimulus going forward in order to basically just avoid that huge recession. So we'll see what actually happens here, but again, that's just one report. And again, report isn't ultimately kind of the end deal, right? We need Congress to do it. We need the governments to do it. They are the ones who have the ultimate control. They have the authority. They have the ability to pass huge amounts of stimulus. They have the ability to do that. We don't. As citizens, of course, we can recommend something, we can ask them to do something, but at the end of the day, all of our livelihoods, our lifestyles, our futures, our money, our bank accounts, everything like that is pretty much in the hands of about less than 600 people. Yeah, anyway. All right, let's quickly talk about another program out there right now. This one is out of Maryland. This is actually an interesting program. I talked about this, I don't know, it was actually in a different state maybe 2 months ago or so, but this one popped up in Maryland now, and I want to help you out with this. So Maryland just announced that you can apply, if you are a low-income household, you can now apply for up to $2,000 of water relief. Yeah, you don't hear about this one all that often. Let me tell you about the program name. It is called Low Income Household Water Assistance Program. Yeah, it's kind of like the LIHEAP, the Low Income Home Energy Assistance Program, kind of similar to that, but this one is actually called the Low Income Household Water Assistance Program. So what they'll do in the state of Maryland is they will allow you to apply and get up to $2,000 of water relief if you're a low-income household, to help you out so that you can make sure that you will continue to get clean water into your household. If you're behind on bills, if you're having a hard time paying for your water bills, take advantage of it. Now, here's the thing. I did talk about a program, well, this exact same program, actually, out of a different East Coast state. I'm going to be completely honest with you right now. I don't remember which state it was. I talked about it maybe 2 months ago or so. It was a state over in the Maryland area. I'm not sure which state it was. It was somewhere on the East Coast. Maybe it was like Pennsylvania or New Jersey or Delaware or New York. I don't think it was New York. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't remember which state it was. Either way, one of those states over in that kind of general area, maybe it was Virginia, something like that. Honestly, I'm not sure. It was one of those states over in the general area there that is also doing this same program, $2,000 of water assistance if you're a low-income household. So if you're in the East Coast area, check it out. Simply go online, type in your state, and then follow it up by Low-Income Household Water Assistance Program. Or I suppose you could type in the acronym. I'm not really sure if anything will come up with the acronym, but it would be LIHWAP. Check out that program as well. And why not? If you can apply for the EAP program, the Low Income Home Energy Assistance Program, and you can get them to pay for your electricity and your gas bills. And now this, the LIHWAP program, where you can get them to pay for your water, not bad, right? You can pretty much get them to pay for a lot of your bills. Pretty cool stuff. Like I said before, there's a few ways that we can approach this. We can get money in the form of, stimulus checks, state stimulus checks, guaranteed basic income programs, all kinds of things. We can get money, or we can save money by having somebody else pay our bills for us, right? So why not? Let me throw this out there really fast for you. These are just a few of the programs I can think of off the top of my head where I know you can take advantage of these. If you are a low-income person or you are a fixed-income person, you can take advantage of these programs. And yes, you can take advantage of all of these programs. There's no booklet, there's no pamphlet, there's no rule book that says, I'm sorry, you can't take advantage of all these programs. No, not a thing. You can take advantage of all these programs. So let me throw this out there for you because it'd be kind of cool. You can almost get a lot of your bills paid for by all of these different government programs that are out there right now. All right, so number one, the obvious ones, let's quickly talk about them. The LIHEAP program, Low Income Home Energy Assistance Program. You can have this program pay for your electrical and your gas bills, your heating and your cooling bills. Done. Next, LIHWAP. You can get this program, Low Income Household Water Assistance Program, to pay for your water bill. Nice. Once again. All right, let's talk about the next one. The ACP program, Affordability Connectivity Program. This one will pay for your internet. So here you go. You've got your electrical covered, you've got your gas covered, you've got your water covered, and now you're getting your internet covered. Again, not a bad program, right? Okay, check out that one if you're interested. ACP, Affordability Connectivity Program. Next, SNAP. You're getting a little hungry these days, I bet, right? Well, check out SNAP because you can get some free food as a result. Or let me take that back. To be totally clear, it's not free food necessarily, but rather it's money to get food. So just so that we're all on the same page and that we're being clear here with everything going on. So SNAP, Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. You can apply for that one if you're low income or fixed income. And again, you can get some money to go and buy some food. So yeah, and again, I might as well throw this one out there as long as we're talking about programs. Section 8 and the affordable housing programs that are out there right now. You can do that. So let's just say that you applied for all of these. You could have your electrical covered, your gas covered through the LIHEAP program. You could get your water covered by the LIHWAP program. You could get your internet covered by the ACP program. You could also get some of your food covered, probably not all of your food, but you could get some of your food covered by the SNAP program. And you could potentially get your housing covered by the Section 8 or affordable housing programs that are out there. So, I don't know. Why not, right? Why not take advantage of these programs? Seriously, they're available to you, and this is just a small handful of them. I could keep going on and on and on with all of these different programs out there that are specifically focused on the low income, where you can get somebody else, as in some kind of government agency, some type of nonprofit, some type of charity, something like that, to essentially pay all of your bills. I don't know. I guess that's just me, but I don't know. That's just how I operate, I guess. Why not have somebody else pay for your stuff? Especially if you're low income or fixed income, why not have somebody else pay for it? Seriously, if you're eligible and you're low income, why not apply? But again, no pressure. You don't need to. There's nobody out there saying you must do it. It's not a requirement. It is completely optional, but if you're interested, these are the details that I have for you. And again, I can always come back and make 17 more videos talking about all the different programs that are out there right now to help you out, pay for all of your bills and things that you need out there right now. So anyway, hope this one helps you out. Again, a low income update and some of the things that are floating around out there. And when it comes to the global economy and the global recession, who knows? You never know. Maybe they will start pumping out some massive global liquidity, otherwise known as stimulus, into the economy. I don't know. Either way, I'll keep watching everything closely, and I'll keep you posted with any details that I find. Thanks again for watching. I appreciate it. Enjoy your day. Subscribe down below. If you haven't done so yet, share the video with your friends, family, social media, and go back and check out any of the other 2,400 videos right here on the channel. Thanks again. Enjoy, and I'll see you again later in the next video.